Alright, here we go! It's time to continue and most likely finish up this game. Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I looked into the chapters and it seemed like we're on the last chapter. Don't know if the mission we're doing is going to continue on or if the ending is actually coming somewhere in this building. We do have a couple of floors left to traverse and I'm assuming there might be a boss fight or something. We do have the kill switch for Marchenko, so that might be a good thing. It's gonna be interesting to see. I feel like previous games, it usually has been, you know, a heavy decision at the very end. And we might be getting into something like that as well. And we might have a talk to this Marchenko. Maybe he has his reasons for doing whatever he's doing. But I feel like we have understanding on most people's motivations here, right? So, well, we'll see. But we are in the middle of the place. And I guess the big decision right now has been choosing to save the high-rises surrounding the building we're in, or saving the delegates or whatever. And we kind of chose to go for saving the civilians. So, don't know if you can do both, or if it's impossible. But let's continue on.
No eyes on Mark. Knew this wrench would show up.
Okay, let's yeah, stop him before he blows up the towers. I'm assuming it's not a timed event. I don't think it is. I do have some upgrades. Do we need them? Probably not, but let's do them anyway. Arms. Lightly reduces reticle growth due to movement. We're not really using those type of weapons, so that doesn't really matter. Lightly reduces recoil. Increases hand-eye coordination to reduce weapon reload time. Not really important either. Not really. Okay, this one could be good, so we don't get flashed. Sure, let's just do that. I'm down. Increased see visual representation of self-generated noise on the radar. That's fine. Delay explosion timer nearby grenades, mines. Yeah, sure, let's just do that as well. Why not? Okay, and on the map we are still on level 5 here. We have searched through most of this, if I recall correctly. Might be 1 or 2 rooms here and there. But that's probably fine, so we're just gonna make our way down. Okay, just one more level that is... And I think we've kind of been... Might have been over here actually, and then we went up the stairs to get down, in a sense. Don't know if that's true or not. And then we got a first floor, and this is where he is, right? Don't know where the other objective might be. So if I mark this one... Oh, that shows that one on level 2. Okay, this one is on level 1. Okay, so I should not go into that room. Okay, so level 2, let's be careful where we go. Okay.
On hard narrow. Make sure you kill him this time.
A lot of guys down here. Might have a better way down.
We're all good on this mark.
Yeah, too many windows as well. So even if you feel safe moving down here, they could spot you right through it. He's just facing that direction. One guy... Oh shit.
Hard sweep for Mark.
Oh god, there's a grid.
Moving fast. On swing.
Move fast. Get all units on this.
Oh, I thought it was looking this way. It was not. Okay, I don't think anyone else is walking around here, but you never know. Sometimes they do have extended patterns. Get it. No. No, get. No, I forgot how to do this. Okay, there we go. Jesus.
Lost primary. Marchenko wants to finish this himself.
I feel like looting is maybe not that important right now anymore, but you know, couldn't hurt. And I can't help myself, so there is that. So let's see, this guy is actually walking around here. There's also a turret. He might actually be able to see me through here. There's a couple of plants, stuff like that outside as well. Maybe I'm... And yeah, even the turret might be able to see in here. Can't really see the turret. Oh, that's the turret, isn't it? Hmm. That's above my pay grade. Do that. And then we got... where is it? Emails. To all, thank you again for your patience. The network is back up and running at full speed. Okay. Mr. McGowan, there are several groups of us here in room C103 and things are getting a little messy. I can see that most of the other rooms are locked. If we're stuck with what we have, can you at least send someone to clean up? Good evening. We will have someone come by as soon as possible, but please understand that with the party we are a little short-staffed. Not all meeting rooms have network access at the moment. The signal on the screen may be sporadic. We're looking into the problem. Is that gonna come into play somehow? That we can't use our radar, maybe. Don't know. What can I there we go. What is this yellow thing here? Oh, that's a vent. Oh boy. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I just walked through the... Man, we haven't seen fabric really in this game. You could just walk straight through it. I feel like we might not have to take these guys out. I mean, it all depends on what we want to try to find and, you know, maybe they will get involved in if there is a boss fight or something. So maybe I should. That seems kind of pointless because this side of the map, I guess it all actually leads over to the other section. which is where I'm kind of claiming that we already been. But maybe we haven't. Alright, so let's go over here again. Let's clear this off, and then let's head over in this direction and search it. But then again, over there seems to be nothing, actually. I thought this might be leading down, but that leads up. Or something. I'm still a little bit confused about the stairs from time to time. The ladder goes down. The stairs lead not up. I guess maybe. Maybe there's a secret room here. I'm not sure. Let's leave these guys for now. Let's focus on the stuff over here. Is it 2 or 3 guys right there? It looks like 3, but I only see 2 on the minimum. No, I see 3 actually. Can I even... That's locked as well, isn't it? Maintenance. Maybe we do have a thing for that. I'm not currently looking over here, I think. The turret is, though. Okay. We had access. Frag laser. What a name. Oh, there's more. And there's more. Just gonna wait. No, physics. Calm down. Okay, that should be it, I think. Come on, you can walk up these steps. Nope, he can't. Jesus Christ. Do I really need to jump to get over? Can you... Yeah, the physics seems to be bound maybe to frame rate or something. I don't know. It's usually a problem that only exists when the gravity becomes too much. Okay, now we're actually in the elevator shaft. That is potentially good for going down. Or up, for that matter. Will these open though? I could fall all the way down, but I feel like we have no turning back if we do that. Yeah, we might be able to open the hatch on the elevator, if that is indeed the elevator. Which I think it is. We have a vent there. Have I been there? It is open. Just want to double check. I think that probably leads back. And the fact that it's open might suggest that we have been looking out of through that. Okay. Okay, yeah, we've been here. I mean, it's a good spot to actually take these guys out. But we don't have to do that either. There's not really anything out there. Is there? No. Don't know what that control box is. Wireless control box. Yeah. Well, I guess we have one way down, and that will hopefully lead all the way down. But before we commit to that, because that's a point of no return, we're gonna check out the other side of the area here. Just waiting for them to not be looking over here. It is always scary leaving people up like this, but we know how damn frantic it becomes if we actually try to kill them. Or not kill them, I'm sorry. Handle them. So what I'm trying to do now is... yeah, we need to get out of here. Maybe there is another vent over here taking us across. So I think that's what we're trying to do.
On hard now. Not the floor down. Mid sweep ongoing.
Oh shit. Okay. I need to get the timing down here.
For Mark. Stop him before he really fucks us.
Yeah, they're still triggered at me, basically, it sounds like. When they're not really, you know. Stop him. I keep saying things like that. We don't have the code, do we? No.
I sweep now.
So the good thing is, when it is easy hacking, it is actually faster to use your multi-tool as well. Oh, we've been here. Yeah. So this is what I thought. I think we have been on this floor. And then we moved up. So yeah. So I guess we're not missing out on anything here, because this is kind of where we started off, I think. When we took the elevator down in the first place. Yeah, okay, so my memory was correct. That's a turret that we eventually got offline. So do I have any business here, or should we just drop down the elevator shaft? I feel like if we're just dropping down the elevator shaft... yeah, there's not really any way down, is there? But I don't want to drop all the way down, though. Can we get to the third level? There should be something right here. What is that? Is that another elevator shaft, maybe? Hard to say. Okay, it actually shows the symbol, so there is a climbing thing. I'm almost on it. What the f... I guess it's... okay, that's probably from floor 3 to 2, right? Well, maybe? It's really hard to tell. Okay, level 3 is basically nothing, actually. We do have stairs all the way over there. On level 2. really don't want to mess with level 2 too much. These steps might actually take us all the way down to level 2. Can we get from 2 to 1? We should be able to. Okay, this is taking us back out here. Oh. I mean, I guess that could work. I kind of forgot that this was connected to the party place. Yeah, I kind of don't want to drop down the elevator shaft, because there's no turning back. Kind of forgotten the layout here. Okay.
I think I've had to.
Okay, so now we're just a party guest again. And we're all the way down on level 1. What the heck? So we need to turn back and out. I didn't even know there was an end. Oh, okay. This is very empty. Also, let's prepare our death ray here. That's still not how you do it. Now, do we have a way up? We don't explore too much of level 2, but as long as we don't enter this room, I think we should be fine. Yeah, we should have a staircase from within the room where he is. How else? Oh, there is a middle staircase as well. Wait a minute. Man, I feel like we're getting very, very, very close to the end here. This did not take as long as I expected doing all of this. I'm gonna make another hard save in case we want to try the different endings. Because I feel like we're just gonna stumble on to this, and I do believe that this is gonna be the end. So this is gonna be really, really freaking short, if that's the case. I'm hoping there's more to it, though.
Something's wrong, Mr. Jensen. Brown and his guests are in danger. I no longer have eyes on them.
Marchenko's threatening to blow up hundreds of innocent people next door.
Only hundreds? If Brown and his guests die, billions of augmented people will be stripped of all rights and classified as less than human. You cannot let that future occur, can you?
Well, I never thought about it that way. Why do I have to make the decision? Stop it. Interesting. I still don't know how to get to level 2 though. This could be an elevator shaft potentially. Yeah, I don't know what it is exactly. Well, I guess we're probably gonna try both endings. Maybe we can do both, you know? Since we do have the kill switch for Marchenko, maybe we can do that quietly and then we can actually continue on with saving the other guests, right? It's not impossible, maybe. So there is a room here. Don't know what that did. Yeah, interesting. It feels a little bit strange exploring right now since we're, you know, the game wants us to hurry up.
Around the clock, around the world. Titus News, always watching, because you are always watching. All eyes are on London tonight, as last-minute preparations get underway for the most anticipated safe harbor convention yet. Influential people from across the globe are even now gathering inside Apex Center, a magnificent multi-purpose business and residential complex situated near the London Sink. Most are coming to watch billionaire business mogul Nathaniel Brown as he unveils Rabia to its investors for the very first time. I, for one, cannot wait to see more pictures of Rabia. So stay tuned to Picus News for full coverage of the convention.
Oh, this is inside an elevator, isn't it? Which I can't do anything with? Interesting. Maybe there was something in there before. Please tell me I cannot search these. Good. That would have taken hours. Yeah, not too much loot on this level, which is good. There's something here though. Oh, it's just a paper being yellow. Supposedly a camera over here. Oh, beyond the doors, I guess. Here we go.
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent? To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
Right here, Victor.
Where did you...
We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy. Isn't that what you said? You surrender now. I will give the kill switch to you. You'll spend the rest of your days in prison, but the hold your masters have on you will end.
A nice dream. But we both know there is no escape from these men. I am a soldier, brother. I accept my fate.
McCready, bomb threats neutralized. Marchenko's dead.
First fucking good news I've heard all day. What about Brown and the delegates?
I'm heading to the meeting room now, but chances are it's too late. I'll let you know. Jensen out.
Okay, so we might not have time to do it all, and thank God there was no boss fight. Maybe we can do it both. I'm almost scared of making... Well, we can make a save. How do we get there is the main problem. This never leads where I think it will. Oh no. God damn it, I keep getting stuck on things. What's happening? What the? I guess I'm not too used to sprint in this game. I think that's it. How do we get there? Not through this at all. No. Wait, through the hall where he was. Okay. Get back. I kind of forgot about that. I remember now. So I'm assuming we're not gonna do both of these, right? Well, hopefully we can, since... Might be on a real timer for once. Who knows? Can we do something here? Multi-tool, sure, thank you. Event? I wonder if this is for actually fighting him, moving around. Because this doesn't really help us, does it? No. It was very pointless. Oh, heading up. Could be good. Oops. Okay, this is technically taking me to the correct spot. What the hell is this? It's a movable frag laser. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Please stop. Gas mine, that's probably fine. Wait. There should be a door here. Huh? I'm confused. Hello? Yeah, there is like an elevator here, or something. What? Can we go up into the ceiling, maybe? Maybe this will open the thing up. There might be other ways of getting around and into it, I guess. Drones? Well, they're not active, which is nice. Let's not activate them. Turret. So I wonder if we fought him, he would activate all of that. Well, this didn't help me too much, gotta say. What am I missing here? Here we go, maybe? No. Well, I guess we can safely say we're not on a time limit. Well, maybe. A lot of explosives put up everywhere. Maybe I can just shoot the panel? I guess that's just an elevator shaft on the other side. I don't know why there is an opening. I'm gonna try using a frag grenade. It didn't do anything. Yeah, I think the map is just very misleading, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's an elevator shaft from the other side. So I guess we need to drop down this elevator shaft after all. And we found no other way of crawling across or anything like that. Very strange. I think that's the first time the map has been 100% incorrect. Unless there is a way of opening that up. Maybe there's a secret... Well, it could be a secret switch, I guess. But then again, it doesn't look like there's an opening into the elevator from this side, does it? It's kind of hard to tell. It actually does. But it wasn't in the security system. And you know, just finding a random... Why would there be a random switch in here for that? I feel like it doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, this might be for the screens and stuff like that. That's the only camera. Let's turn it off. There's no robots active. Security door unlocked. That's fine. Sean, these are crates, not cases. Okay, we read that before. Okay, we got 2 vents here. We never went... Okay, we haven't been over here at all. This doesn't connect to the rest of the place, or the part where we're trying to go. It doesn't seem that important, but... Why are they giving me so many hacking things now? Sean. I am not sure where we're at. This is interesting. Okay, this just... Wow. Yeah, I think everything is just gonna loop back to in on itself here. Maybe there is a way across. Just continue this way. Nah. Wait. Was that another vent? No. So I'm thinking maybe there is a secret way of, you know, maybe doing something to the building itself in order to get them to survive, the guests. This is not going to lead anywhere either. Well... Armor-piercing ammo. Yeah, I guess they're giving you a lot of stuff, because if you want to fight him, it's going to be an insane fight. And that kill switch for him, well, that was kind of hard to find in the first place. It was hidden behind a locker. And we only spotted it because we used our X-ray vision. So I'm really happy we found that. Yeah, there's no secret doorways or anything. There's a lot of paths to take the fight. And I probably wouldn't have found any of these paths if we were actually fighting him, you know. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to drop down through the other elevator shaft. I can't seem to find a way through, sadly. And then we also have this potential elevator shaft right here, which is confusing. Yeah, it is an elevator shaft. Which is probably the one we're gonna be dropping down through. Maybe. I don't know if that aligns at all. Let's see if we can remember how to get up to the other place.
You have to hand it to Brand.
Maybe? Yeah. So all we gotta do is head up these stairs and over to the elevator. I think we can crawl through here to some extent. Man, it almost seems strange if we can't rescue the delegates as well, since we're allowed to play all this way, only to not being able to save them. That seems weird. Okay. Wait. This is not what I wait. Wait, wasn't... I'm confused. Wasn't this just like a big shaft going down before? Now there is an elevator. I guess we can take the elevator. Maybe this is how it's supposed to look. Interesting. This is taking us up, isn't it? Oh shit.
Adam, it's me. That pocket secretary in Hong Kong. It went live a few seconds ago. Just long enough to shoot out a message.
You intercepted it?
Yeah, but it's cryptic. Looks like meeting in session. Proceed with delivery. Key 2202.
Okay. Oh, now we're all of a sudden on the right floor. Perfect. And that was a little bit strange.
McCready. I'm too late. They're all dead.
Alright, we got New Game Plus. I've unlocked the difficult level. I never asked for this. Wait, is that the end? It's gotta be... yeah, it's gotta be something more, yeah.
Memorial services are being held around the world today for Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown and several prominent members of the UN Security Council. Brown and his guests were murdered last week when augmented terrorists attacked the Safe Harbor Convention in London. Interpol released chilling images from the murder scene, admitting that the attack could have been much worse. Apparently, members of the Augmented Rights Coalition, infuriated over the death of their leader, also plan to blow up residential towers surrounding the Apex Center Convention Hall. I do not know about you folks, but I think it is high time the United Nations passed the Human Restoration Act, so we can all sleep safe again at night. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you.
They're fanning the flames.
From Picus.
Fanning them? They lit the fucking torch, man. Eliza might as well go door to door handing out pitchforks.
Ark was gonna be blamed no matter what. From the second Brown opened the doors. If you'd listened to me.
Too friggin' arrogant to listen. He gambled big and he lost big for all of us Augs. Damn it. We were so close to pushing that vote back.
We were close to losing thousands of innocent people, too.
Yeah, I know. And thanks to you, we didn't. Hell of a choice you had to make, Adam.
Tune in next week for our second episode in this series, where we will look at the technology of sustainability that the Santo Group claims to have perfected in Rabia. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
If I could have saved them all, I would have. But sacrificing thousands for a shot at an uncertain future, to me, that's not a choice.
It might have been our best shot at that future. Now we'll have to find a new one. Listen, you know I'm on your side. I'm just pissed because Janus texted me last night. Told me the Human Restoration Act has already passed. They're just waiting for Picus to stir up the mob some more before officially announcing it.
Janus knows that for a fact?
Yeah.
So they got what they wanted.
I'm sure they're feeling pretty good right about now. But this bullshit act, the segregation, the violence, is just gonna make everything worse.
I know. The task force is gonna be busy.
You're not planning to go back to them, are you?
Wasn't aware I'd left.
But you did your time, man. You already proved that outfit is corrupt. Why stay?
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
We know what's coming, Alex. The Collective needs all the help it can get. And it's not all smoke and mirrors. The task force does make a difference.
Sure, not everyone in the organization is compromised. Just the ones issuing all the orders.
Miller wasn't corrupt. He was a good man, a good cop. Maybe if I'd seen it sooner. My point is, there are others inside the force we can trust. We just have to find the right people.
Can't say I like this, Adam, but you're the one taking the biggest risk. I'll fill Janus in. He's been looking for an angle to get us closer to Manderley and Page.
I'm sure I can find one for him. But when you speak to him, tell him this too. If we're going all the way on this, we need everyone on board, including Janus. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
In other news, a woman believed to have made the bombs that ripped through Ruzicka train station earlier this week has been found dead in Prague. Authorities in the city tell me that an extensive investigation, conducted in part by members of Interpol, led them to the apartment of Alison Stanek, an ex-army demolition specialist who they believe may have been working with ARC. Police gained entry to Miss Stanek's housing complex shortly after neighbors began complaining about power outages. They found the bodies of Stanek and dozens of augmented cultists inside, dead by apparent mass suicide. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since.
Well, that's just lies.
I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization.
And it was.
Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radic Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks. No matter what name these people go by, there is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news. Turning our attention now to a more colorful story. A recent incident inside an illegal underground drug laboratory has led authorities to the heart of Prague's Neon operation. According to sources familiar with the new drug, the dangers of Neon had more to do with illegal distribution methods and criminal ties than with consuming the drug itself. Make no mistake, folks, neon is illegal, and the dismantling of this laboratory is good news for everyone. However, some government officials have hinted to me that the drug may have therapeutic benefits, and if so, a government-approved version of neon could be made available to the public eventually. Further testing will be required, of course, so only time will tell.
Okay, well. I feel like she's full of shit, Eliza. Spreading false news. Alright, well, I guess we could try doing the other ending as well. Just to see how that changes. I feel like all the news broadcasts that we saw here in the end, that's probably all gonna be the same. That's from what we did earlier in the game. I don't know if we could have influenced the outcome of that at all. I think we did the best we could with the Samizdat people, so... and I guess they got away. They probably went to France, right? And Silhouette... I guess we heard of that when we were playing the first game, right? Or maybe the second one. Seems as I cannot skip this. Interesting. Do I need to Alt F4 to get out of this? What the heck? Oh, that's frustrating. That's really strange. I can't close the game down because we're looking at this. I never like when games does this. Why not just let me skip, you know? Okay. Quit game, I guess. I usually don't go for testing out different endings like this. I'd rather save that for another playthrough, you know? But since we're... the ending of this mission was very short. Might as well do that. So I feel like there is no good ending, right? I wish you could have... because we kind of figured out that the champagne was spiked way earlier, right? Or maybe I just need to head over there quicker, I don't know. Maybe that's all you need to do. Now we got New Game Plus. Don't know what that's gonna do really. Oh, that was a quick load. So we haven't done any of the things, right? No. So let's do this instead. Yes. Yeah, and there's always going to be a cutscene playing when we enter the Machenko arena, so we can't just snipe him from afar and just quickly sprint over to the other place, right? I don't think that's going to work. Can I just use the kill switch from here? I'm actually going to try that. That should work regardless of where we are, right? You would think. Okay, I can't use it. Okay. So yeah, this was a little bit disappointing that the ending was this close. I mean, it took us like 3 hours to get through one floor here, and then 5 floors, no time, because they didn't exist. So a little bit sad that the ending was as short as it was. Wait, I thought we had... No? Okay, this is where the thing is, in the ground. So I guess this is gonna be the more... I don't know, probably the better of the 2 endings, since we're in, you know, the longer count at least. So I wonder if the elevator is gonna be here now. No, it's not. Yeah, so it definitely wasn't here before. That is interesting.
Adam, it's me. That pocket secretary in Hong Kong. It went live a few seconds ago. Just long enough to shoot out a message.
You intercepted it?
Yeah, but it's cryptic. Looks like meeting in session. Proceed with delivery. Key 2202.
Wait, am I going to the wrong floor again, just like we did last time? Yeah. Apparently it's the VIP rooms we're heading for, not the meeting room. Yeah, okay.
As we consider the importance of this moment on a national level, on a global level, on a humanitarian level...
Nobody drink. The champagne's been poisoned.
But I had it replaced. It's a cuvée de prestige.
You and your guests need to get out of Apex Center now, Brown. Slater's dead. Tarvos is compromised. They've come to stop you. Can you get everyone to the helipad?
Yes, of course. My security team will escort us, but what about the other attendees?
TF-29 will evacuate them. I'm going after the people who did this.
Then you have a long way to climb.
McCready, I got to Brown, warned him about the champagne. His security team is getting him and his guests to safety.
Good that. Fucking Marchenko wasn't lying though. The residential towers are packed solid with explosives. If he uses that remote detonator...
I'm heading to the exhibition hall now to stop him. Get your team started on defusing those bombs. Maybe with a little luck we can pull this off.
Luck? We're both gonna need a shitload of that, mate. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, I guess we need to go all the way around here. Oh, I can't jump because this is moving. Oh, fuck.
You are taking a long time to arrive, brother. I would rather not cause more death today than necessary. But like the good soldier I am, I will do what I must. If you do not stop me. Time is running out.
I'm on my way, dude. Okay, they didn't see me. I wonder if we can actually stop him as well. That would be perfect, actually. Moving as fast as I can. Might be faster ways around, don't know. So maybe because we have the kill switch, we can actually do both. We'll see. I believe there's gonna be an explosion the second we I going the right way? Yeah, I am. It's almost a little bit missed opportunity adding some new security here. I mean, after you've done the first mission and you're heading over to the other one, seems like it's always going to be cleared, right? So there's no tension really, just moving between missions. Maybe it's because you need some time to think about things, I don't know. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he hasn't blown it up yet.
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent?
Yeah, this is all the same.
To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
Right here, Victor.
Where did you...
We can avoid another unnecessary tragedy. Isn't that what you said? You surrender now. I will give the kill switch to you. You'll spend the rest of your days in prison, but the hold your masters have on you will end.
A nice dream. But we both know there is no escape from these men. I am a soldier, brother. I accept my fate.
Wait! Oh yeah, oh, that was just him exploding. Alright, so you could actually do both. I don't get that really. For now, maybe it will explode anyway, we'll see.
Greedy. It's over.
Are you sure you want to overwrite your new game plus save game data? This will delete all records of your choices and the consequences from that playthrough. Wait, what? I mean, we haven't started a new game plus, so... I don't know what to press here, actually. What the hell? I guess it's just creating a new game plus if you do the stuff in this order. Is that it? I'm scared that if I press yes, it won't remember us finishing the game and we won't see the other cutscenes. But if I press no, maybe the game won't progress either, so I don't know which is the correct answer here. This has been the toughest decision so far. Maybe it's just creating a different new game plus. Since we did get the ending before, that's probably what it means, right? So yes. This is gonna be slightly different, the start of it.
Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took to the stage today to praise Interpol and Tarvis security services for thwarting what could have been a major terror attack during his Safe Harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear, nor should we allow a vocal minority to dictate our future. Human Restoration Act is a perversion of all the United Nations stands for. In time, I believe saner minds on the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza Costello.
Hey, are you even listening to this?
Live
We won!
from Pike.
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the Orchid, the bombs. You've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Picus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
Miller, right? I'm sorry, Adam. I really did think he was working for the Illuminati.
For a while, we both did. By the time I realized he was innocent. We can't change the past. We have to keep going.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor.
Soldiers follow orders, too. He was prepared to obey his, no matter the consequences.
Sounds like you're sorry he's dead.
He made his choice, I made mine. Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you, he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
In other news, a woman believed to have made the bombs that ripped through Ruzicka train station earlier this week.
Alright, and this is all gonna be the same, because nothing changed other than that. So, I find it very interesting that the order in which you rescued, or tried to rescue them, mattered. I don't know, maybe I missed a logical thing there, that the champagne they're gonna be drinking. But then again, it sounded like Marchenko would just blow up the building if I didn't hurry over, right? So I'm very surprised that the order mattered. Maybe I just did both of them fast enough this time, that there was actually a timer. But we haven't had a timer, I think, a single time in the game before. So I'm not sure actually if you could do both if you just did it fast enough, because I obviously did it way faster on the second try. So maybe it didn't matter at all. And I guess maybe most people would turn back and go for the delegates when we got the call from Janus, right? And I'm trying to think how this fits into the original two games, or at least the first one, I guess. Some of these names kind of... I think we've seen some of these names and organizations before. I don't know if Janus was ever mentioned. Or was that actually the name of the AI we were talking to in the first game? I can't recall. I don't remember what that was called. Maybe that was Janus. I think it was called something else though. And how does Eliza fit in with everything? We never did anything with the fractions of her mind, right? I feel like we started doing something with that, but it never panned out to anything. Or maybe we did what we had to. So I feel like this is probably the one where I've had the... I feel like I've had least understanding of what actually is going on. But then again, I've also understand the most. Because it's been really confusing up until the very end in the previous games. There's been a lot of stuff hidden for you. This time around, I feel like all the players were in place, and it was just the motivations that were kind of shown a little by little. And probably the weakest ending of all. I'm happy it wasn't a boss fight. We've had 2 cases where we were forced into fighting in this game. Well, one, the original cutscene, and then there's been, I think there was one more time where we kind of just got thrown into a lot of people. So it's pretty good we found the kill switch, and I'm glad we did. Without that, we had to fight him.
Czech state police were holding members of the underground
and also, yeah, the silhouette, I feel like I recognize from the first game. So it would actually be interesting playing these games in chronological order from within the game universe.
A radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France.
Because some of this might make sense, and you can probably make some qualified decisions in the first game with understanding stuff from these games. I do wonder if they're planning on doing something else. It feels like Jensen is not done, right? I wouldn't mind another one. And it would make sense doing a trilogy off of these games, right?
According to sources familiar with the new drug, the dangers of neon had more to do with illegal distribution methods and criminal ties.
Can we skip? Oh, we can. Okay. So yeah, that was Deus Ex Mankind Divided. And I guess we got a happy ending in the end there, which is almost surprising. I mean, it's still a dystopian future, and we still have players behind the scenes, so we... the only thing we did was we stopped this Human Restoration Act, or whatever it's called, from happening, which would make life better for orcs, it seemed like. But we know that the future is not looking very bright anyway, so... I gotta say, this was probably one of the weaker games in the series, according to my taste, and according to the way I play these games. There were so many situations where there were just way too many enemies. So even if you use your scanner, which I kind of didn't want to use in the first place, but just for finding loot, for finding vents and stuff like that, you had to use your X-ray vision. It just seemed impossible to not do that and find everything, because there's so much detail in the world. So spotting stuff, maybe you could have used some highlight stuff, maybe I turned that off as well. And then we got the third person peeking, which we had in Human Revolution as well, so we kind of got used to that. But it didn't help us too many times when there's just 16 people standing in a room and it's just impossible to get through without using some type of special equipment. So obviously I forced myself into playing the game in a different way than maybe intended, and maybe I wasn't patient enough in some cases. But I feel like we just sat around, and we were looking for openings in some of these cases, and we just couldn't find them. And then we got spotted by a 17th guy just standing somewhere outside our minimap. So that was kind of weak, but when the missions were good, they were really good. I feel like I said the same thing after playing Human Revolution. The later missions in that game, Human Revolution, was really good. And this last mission was good as well. I just wish I would have finished it last week. Would have made more sense just having it complete like that. But then there were a couple of missions. Yeah, the whole city section of this game. It was fun initially, and I mentioned that a couple of times as well, that the city part is actually kind of fun. But then you grow tired of it, because you don't want to be moving around between missions that much. It is fun for a little while. If we only had one visit in Prague, then it kind of would have made sense. I wonder if they did plan for something else. We did travel out to the Alps and then to London. So I wonder if they actually had planned city parts for those cities as well, because that would make way more sense, I think. And then they could have changed the time of day as well to slightly later for the new cities. But I guess that's a big undertaking, creating a whole city section with sub-missions and side missions and whatnot. So, yeah, seemed like there was a lot of filler and a lot of text to read and whatnot. But yeah. And you never get the sense that you're heading into a mission sometimes, when the mission is just a part of the city. Which, you're allowed to roam the city and all of a sudden, oh, now you're in a mission, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I always have a hard time taking those missions seriously, rather than if you just spawn or get, dropped off by helicopter or whatever. Okay, this is your mission. Now you gotta do it. So that's on me, I guess, that I have a problem focusing there. But yeah, it is kind of hard just switching from, exploration to stealth. But yeah, otherwise a good game. Took me a little while to get it running smoothly, but we found all the settings in the end. Oh, a little bit of Clockwork Orange. Is there anything happening here?
That is not the point. You should have all been informed.
That is why we are here now.
Volkart, what's done is done. The broad strokes of the operation were very clear and haven't changed. There are always adjustments that will occur in the field. You should know that.
Adjustments? Those were not mere adjustments.
Interpol was more capable than we anticipated. They have a new augmented agent by the name of...
Adam Jensen.
Who we believe may have had external help. Possibly by the Juggernaut Collective, or even Janus directly.
We're looking into it, but
all that is speculation at this point. Let's find out more and reconvene later this week. Thank you, everyone. That'll be all.
It's your own fault.
I'm aware of that, Doctor.
Elizabeth sends her regards.
Report.
Overall, the subject seems quite well adjusted despite the massive traumas he's experienced, and his memories are still consistent with the program. He is remarkably stable.
Excellent. How close is he to contact with Janus?
Very.
And it's only a matter of time.
Okay, so she was dirty anyway. We kind of suspected that, but then she seemed very, very straightforward with us. Interesting. I guess we're gonna have to let this scroll through as well. And also it seemed like Jensen had all of his augs replaced at some point. I feel like these guys are behind it, right? And maybe they can control him. So maybe they're trying to get him to get small wins in order to get Janus's trust and get close to Janus so they can activate Jensen with a kill switch or something, having him take out Janus. That's kind of how I'm reading into that, at least. Yeah. I find it strange I can't skip the credits or fast forward them or anything. I mean, obviously, should give credit to the people, yes. But if you just want to see if there's a cutscene, then, well, you're out of luck. But yeah. There's some known names here in the credits for the voices I just noticed. Yeah, voice acting in this game and also Human Revolution was pretty good. I like it, and the story is good. I'm definitely coming back to the Deus Ex series later on. So coming up, I'm gonna continue doing stealth games on Wednesdays. I'm not gonna start anything new up today since I haven't set it up or anything like that. But we're gonna check out, I think it's called the Dark mod. It's a Thief-ish game. I think it's based on the Thief 3 engine or something like that, or it's based on a different engine but plays like Thief 3 or 2 or something like that. I haven't checked it out really. I just learned about it a couple of weeks ago, so I have downloaded it, and I think there are some official levels, but then there's probably a lot of community built levels as well. So I guess we're heading back to our stealth roots, which should be very fun. And I'm very much looking forward to that, especially after playing through Deus Ex. The first 2 games were kind of playing in the vein of Thief. Then the last 2 we played, I'm not counting The Fall really. The Fall wasn't too bad for what it was, you know. But that's not a complete game, and it's not meant for PC in the first place. So yeah, these games have been a little bit too much gadgety for my taste. Even though we tried to do it without the gadgets, but just having... Maybe not unlimited, but in this game we had a lot of ammunition for our stealth weapons. And sometimes it wasn't really helping us, because if we took one guy out, someone else noticed it, so, you know. It always becomes a little bit easier when you have range options in the stealth games. And kind of cool having gadgets to turn off, you know, turn off traps and pull curtains in front of windows and stuff like that. So that kind of works as a, you know, a fire arrow or a water arrow in the Thief games, in a way. But yeah. Still no skipping. There might be a secret button somewhere that will skip everything. Doesn't seem. Just want to see if there's another cutscene, but you know, this might continue on for 10 minutes. And I think I made my... analysis, my thoughts about the game. Story-wise, you know, like I said, I feel like there's a lot of things that I don't grasp really, but the direct part of the story, not too much to think about. Not too many mysteries, you know, regarding our decisions in the end and stuff like that. Usually, every single game before this, I feel like we have had to make a very big choice at the very, very end. Which we kind of did now as well, but one of the options were just the correct one. So there's no ambiguity or anything, it seemed like. So that's interesting. Obviously we could have done different choices throughout the game, making stuff better or worse. I think we could have saved the Machine God leader, since that was in the news reports as well. So I think we could have done something. If our skills were better in talking or something like that, we might have been able to do something about that. But yeah, so short stream today. But next week I will be back with the Dark mod. I do believe it's called that. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, this has been the complete Deus Ex series, as far as it goes. Feels like that could be another game before the events of the first game, so we'll see. I feel like Jensen might not be completely done with his adventures. But that might be a couple of years in the future, if that happens at all. So that's it for Deus Ex, and more stealth next week. And tomorrow, PUBG and System Shock 2. Sunday, truck driving. So thank you for hanging out, and hope to see you soon.